हेलो एंड वेलकम टू कॉकटेल जिंदगी। आज के इस वीडियो में हम सीखेंगे हाउ टू मेक योर चाइल्ड टू रीड द sentences and how to read books. Reading is an art and it's a skill which should be gained by the age of 4. You should start developing the reading skills by the age of year 3. You should, put the child on the track, and by 5 he should be able to recognize words like sight words, also high frequency words, and also he should be able to read the sentences, the small sentences, and from there he can proceed to read the bigger sentences and he can start reading a book. So how to start all of this? I'm going to give you tips on this. So let's get started. First and the foremost thing is that you should be teaching phonics to your child, so that he recognizes the sounds of the letters. When he recognizes the sounds of the letters, he is able to, not even if he is not memorizing the spellings of the word, but he'll be able to pick the pronunciation of the word. So, if suppose there is written bat, b-a-t, bat. So, he should be able to make it that it is b-a-t, bat. Okay? Likewise that, when we introduce the books, like there are a lot of level 1 reading books which you can introduce. Even if the child doesn't know how to read, you should be reading the books to them so that they develop this skill that yes, you have to read. Reading is fascinating. Reading is really very interesting. So you have to introduce to the child that how to read books. So in the bed, before going to the bed, you can read a book, or whole throughout the day when he's sitting free and idle. At that time, you can come and tell your child, okay, come on, let's get started and just read one page. It's not that you finish up the entire story. If the child is willing, yes, come on mama, tell me further what happened in the story. So then you read further. Otherwise, don't make it very monotonous for the child, okay? He will never develop interest in that. Like some children, they find reading little tough, so they don't wish to read at all. Like my son, he never wished to read. He used to tell, okay mama, you read. He used to like stories, but he was always telling, okay mama, you read, I don't want to read. Because he, within himself, he knew that he can't read, so he was not even trying to attempt it. So there are a lot of kids who may think the same. I had this one book, level 1 reading, I Can Read, and this is The Fat Cat Sat on the Mat by Nurit Karlin. Like that, you have similar books, lots of books on Amazon also, The Fat Cat, The Little Sam. There are a lot of books, okay? So you can find out level 1 reading, and there's a photo there, there's an image there, and there are 2 or 3 sentences like in such books in level 1. So, and there you will find a lot of sight words. So, even if he doesn't get it right in one go, it's okay. It's completely fine. Keep repeating to him, and eventually he will recognize those words. You will appreciate how much memory they have. They have picture memory. They are not recognizing it's B-R-O-O-M, brew, but they are every time watching that word, and it gives them practice. So, such level 1 books, they will help a lot. And the another trick that you can do when the child is not willing to read, then you don't make him read the full thing. What I did with my child was, okay, come on, I'll read one sentence, make the child read another sentence. Okay, turn by turn, take turns. So with that, the child will ace confidence in reading, and then he will, wish to read more further. So when he's comfortable with that one-liner sentences, then give him one paragraph. Okay, you read one paragraph, let the child read another paragraph, right? With that, he'll again gain more confidence. Then try to increase one para, come to 2 paras, and then you can share the pages. Okay, I read the first page, you read the second page, or give him a choice. If he wishes to start first, then he starts with the first page, you do the second page, and then you will see the child will, wish to read entire thing himself. And don't read very long stories in the beginning, okay? Keep the short stories, okay? Because what you're doing, you're not telling him the stories. You are through this teaching him the art of reading, okay, which is very nice skill, which should be, by 5, 5.5 or 6. By 6 at the most, he should be able to read his sentences in the books. So it's very important. Otherwise, how will he going to read the questions in the question papers? Because class students, they are mostly 6 years of age, 6, 6.5 or 7. So they should be able to read the sentences, their books and their questions. So reading is very important. Tip number 3. When you go to the markets, you see a lot of signboards. You see a lot of, conditions apply statements, or you see a lot of stuff written on the boards. So try and make your child read those. Start with the smaller ones, interesting ones, where you see sitting in a cafe and there's a burger written there. Try making to read that. Try making read the menu. Okay, so there also they're going to pick the words. It's like enhancing their reading skill, and they are going to practice what they do, and they're going to practice that in their real life. So they find it very good that when they are actually implemented in their routine, then they really like it. Like, okay, we used to see this thing in a book, and now today I'm seeing it in the mall, or I'm seeing it at the museum, I'm seeing it at the zoo. If there's something written that, okay, small children are allowed to take this ride. So if they're able to read that, they'll have more sense of achievement, and they'll feel more elated, and they'll have more interest in developing their reading skills. So don't just stick to books. Whenever you're out in open, wherever you get the chance, you please do that. Make them read signboards, make them read the milestones or whatever. It's really good, they can enhance their reading skills out of that. So I hope you've liked my tips, and if you want to know something more about it, please let me know in the comment section. Now I'll just show you the little drill what me and my son do usually. Like we have a storybook here, Timeless Tales from Panchtantra, and this I had gifted him on his 5th birthday. And I asked him, choose a story, which one you want to read. Okay, so Sridhar, which story you want to read?
There are fish in the pond.
What is it? Is it there or what is it?
RW, 3 fish in the pond.
Yes.
This.
Okay, so what is the page number, Sridhar?
26.
26. We start going over together. Okay. Right in. Sridhar, okay. Okay, Sridhar, so start.
Long ago, there was a big pond in a forest. There used to live many fishes, frogs, and other water creatures. In the pond.
Is it the or what is it?
In that pond.
Yeah.
Again go. There.
What is this? Break the sound and say. A.
A-M-O-N-G.
Among.
Among these creatures there were 3 fish who were very good friends.
Yeah, and now?
Now, Mama, it's your turn to say.
Okay, so my turn. So out of these 3 fish, the eldest one had a family. Many good things about life. We do the drill like this. It can be during the bedtime or during the day or in the morning while taking breakfast. So we take turns and read. That's why he has developed little interest in reading. So Sridhar, do you like reading?
Yes.
Much or little or it's
much.
Okay. You like it much? I don't know for the camera he's saying or what. I'm not really sure. But yes, whenever he's in mood, he reads, and whenever he's not, he just quits it. He just gives it up. So be gentle to your child always. Take care of him. Try to read their emotions. Don't get, just hyper and yes.
Not give up.
Okay, don't give up. That's what Sridhar has learned, not to give up. Okay, so please take clues from your child's emotions, from child's habits or whatever he is doing, and Please react to those
Yes.
emotions and let's make out that what the child
And-
actually wants. Now, what do you want to say something? What do you want to say?
And teach kids some spelling what they are mentioned in the story.
Okay, so teach spellings. Okay. So you will eventually learn spellings when you ace that reading. So reading
It's fun.
Okay, so me and Sridhar for Cocktail Zindagi signing off now. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Stay healthy.
Thank you.